Yo, what's good, man? Welcome back to the vlog. It's like 7 a.m. right now. I'm doing a little bit of prep because I'm about to shoot my first music video 2021. Actually, my first music video in over a year. The last music video I shot was in 2019 in November. So it's been a minute. One of my OG clients who I've been shooting for years hit me up and said they're gonna be in Atlanta this weekend. They wanted to link up and shoot a video. So I'm like, whatever. Not the perfect circumstances, not a huge budget, but at the end of the day, it aligns with what I was talking about in my last vlog, talking about me just filling in, just practicing, doing projects in between those perfect scenarios, and just creating the best situation out of what I have available to me. So budget-wise, equipment-wise, and also, just me reinvesting back into the project myself and taking that budget that is being provided to me, invested in the video, and providing something that is a little bit higher quality than what it actually costs to make. So I'm on the computer doing a little bit of prep work. I've already ran through this stuff, but I want to take y'all through the process of what I did to get the sort of gear that I needed for this particular video. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn on a screen recording, and then I'm gonna plug in my microphone. I'm gonna talk you guys through where I got my rentals for my gear and just give you guys a couple tips on this process, because I know a lot of people don't know necessarily about these specific websites that I'm gonna be talking about. So let's do that real quick, man. Let's get it. This is webcam YC now, so I'm gonna cut this off. All right. So for starters, man, like I said, this music video did not have a budget at all. Like no budget. Like you can completely call this like a free video, but it's all good. Like I said, I want to practice. So I'm more so just using the resources that I have available to me that don't cost that much money, but I'm also reinvesting into the project to get some higher end gear to make it look a little bit better. All right. So when I first heard the song, it gave me a real solo vibe. So I knew that throughout the music video, I wanted to, have him soloed out. And I'm gonna go through all of this stuff super in detail in another video, probably after the music video drops. I'll probably do an in-depth breakdown, but I more so just want to take y'all through where I got some of the gear at for the project. Now, I'm on ShareGrid right now, which is a website that you can use to rent gear. It's awesome. It's basically other creators who list their gear on here for rental. And the website has a built-in insurance policy that you can purchase upon renting the gear, so you don't have to do the third party and all that extra stuff. It's just super fast and super easy, and you can also build connections with people through ShareGrid, which is something that I'm really enjoying. Now, I've only used this like one time before, but the relationship that I built through ShareGrid is actually insane. This is ShareGrid. Now I want to kind of walk y'all through this website. This is not sponsored at all. This is just something that I think is tight as hell. All right, so you get to the ShareGrid website, and you could basically just search for gear. So for me, I knew I wanted to use my C200 for this music video. It's gonna be my first time using a C200 for a music video, and I don't have a stabilizer for it. So I wanted to get a gimbal. Now, a lot of people gonna say, yo, you could have just got a Ronin SC2 or but I don't like those gimbals. All right, I like big gimbals that are specified for big cameras that have good features. So I wanted to get a Movi. Now I've never actually used a Movi, but I know I don't want to buy a Movi for $6,500. Hell no. Nah. So what you do is you just basically search Movi, and then you'll have some listings that pop up. All right, so it's people on here, and it's different prices for different rental days and different durations of the rental. So I found me a Movi, $250 a day, $239 a day. The good thing about ShareGrid is if you rent on Friday, you can literally rent for one day and get it for the entire weekend. That's basically what I'm doing. My shoot is gonna be tomorrow, which is Saturday. So I wanted to get it on Friday and get it in and kind of play around and wrestle with it and figure out the ins and outs and all the kinks and stuff before I actually get on set with it. So I actually go pick that up today. So hopefully I'll be able to get some vlog footage and content of me actually, testing it out. And, the renter, the guy, JC Media Group right here, showing me the ropes of it. All right. I know that this setup is going to be like super heavy, and it's going to be a lot heavier than what I'm expecting and what I'm used to, because I usually just use the Ronin M with like a mirrorless camera. This is gonna be a full cinema setup with a focus setup and all this other stuff, monitors, all that. But I wanted to get an easy rig, so basically just searched up an easy rig. So I searched up an easy rig, and I found one right here. You can see the different prices for the easy rig. It's not that much, $55 a day. And I'm showing you this to show you that, if you get a little bit of a budget, you can rent gear. You don't have to purchase this stuff. I don't want to buy a Movi for $6,500 when I only need it for a day. Given I probably will use it more in the future, but you can't necessarily justify a purchase off of one use. All right. So $54 a day, I got me an easy rig. And another thing that I wanted to get was a car mount, because we rented a dope car, which I'm gonna show you guys in a second as well. Search car mount. Then you got Matthew's car rig that pops up. And it's really just as simple as you typing in your area and the dates you plan on getting the gear. So found me a cool car rig right here. It's dope. It's going to support my C200 on the car rig for the dope car that we got for the video. So that's that. So those are the 3 things that I decided to rent. And I also got some time in Studio Space Atlanta, which is the studio that I use for my studio shoots. So all in all, spent a couple $100. And then my rental rate at the studio is like $100 an hour. But we're going to be in there for like a little bit of time because like I said, we don't have a huge budget. So I got some lighting setups in mind for the video, but this is just where I got all the stuff. And for the car, I actually got the car off of Turo. So Turo.com is a place where you can rent cars just to drive them around. I get cars on here for music videos. So if you ever need to rent a car for a music video, you can hop on Turo. It's all kinds of different cars on here. Like literally, you type in the city that you want to go to and the time and place, you can find any kind of car. Bentleys, Porsches, Range Rovers, Lamborghinis, all like literally everything. Like they have exotic, luxury, everything, pretty much everything that you need. So for me, I wanted to get something that was like rugged. So I got like a Jeep. So I'm gonna show you guys the Jeep that I got for the video. And we're gonna scoop that up today. We're basically gonna get all of this stuff today. And hopefully I'll be able to vlog through the process. So this is the Jeep right here that we got. It's dope. It has like a platinum like color scheme to it on the paint. It's like silver, got black wheels, black rims. It's dope. Like this Jeep looks tight. Y'all can't wait to go get it and scoop it today. And it looks like it has some cool little headlights on it. So what I'm basically planning for the video, the fact that we don't have a budget, we're gonna do a little bit of studio time, a couple hours, probably like closer to 3 hours. And then from there, we're gonna take the Jeep out. We're gonna get some cool like car shots of the artist driving around in the Jeep. And then we also gonna get some cool performances of the Jeep at a cool place. All right, super simple, not over the top, but it's gonna look good because we got the C200, we got some good glass, and we gonna do some cool lighting setups. So that's pretty much that, man. I'm gonna take you through the process of everything. Like I said, it's gonna be a further in-depth video of this later on down the line, but in this vlog, just give you a brief preview of what we're doing. Me and C-Round will probably go out a little bit later and check out some spots to post up the Jeep and do the performance shots. But I gotta pick this stuff up and test it out and figure it out so I'm not on set looking like a complete noob. Yo, so we in the drive-thru right now, grabbing some iced coffee. See around with some iced coffee. We about to go scoop this.
How may I help you?
Dang. Man, she came on the track extra aggressive.
She was like on me, two on me, for full squad on me.
Yo, one shot. She came with a joke, extra aggressive.
You know how when somebody got somebody on to get louder.
Yeah, we about to go scoop the Jeep though. I got all the gear. I was gonna vlog it, but I didn't want to be intrusive. Ironically, 2 of the guys who I scooped the gear from actually knew who I was, and they was like, yeah, we can vlog, but by that point it was just over. So we're gonna go get the Jeep, and then it's about to get dark. Hopefully we can do a little bit of scouting and try to find the perfect spot to do the performance with the Jeep for the music video tomorrow. So yeah, let's go find out. Let's go see. Yo, just dropping it really quick. Make sure you guys check out my digital store. It's LUTs in there, it's transitions in there for your upcoming projects, and it's also kits in there to help better display your work on Instagram. It's gonna be a link down in the description. Use code FORTHELOW to get 15% off your purchase. All right, back to the video. don't know why, but when you're a YouTuber, you always gotta walk in the frame. I'm wrapping up the vlog right now, 7 a.m. I feel like I'm always doing this at 7 a.m. because that's the only time that I work in a day. I switch my schedule to 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. So those are the only hours that I do any sort of work. That's another video, but before I get out of here, I want to talk about, I guess, some of the things that I didn't necessarily like about shooting this music video. Some of the annoyances and just, man, I haven't shot a music video in over a year, but it's just like, as soon as I get back into it, the things that I don't like about it come back instantly. All right, now the process of shooting this music video honestly wasn't bad at all. It was smooth, straight to the point. All the lighting setups that I went into the studio online with, I was able to replicate and create like seamless. So my time in the studio was pretty fine. Shooting outdoors wasn't bad. It's just, it's wild because I always go back to this thing and then I continuously do it. I made an entire video like 2 weeks ago talking about times that gear has gotten in my way. And this was another one of those times where gear has gotten in my way. So earlier in the video, I talked about the things that I rented for the video. I rented the Easy Rig, I rented a car mount, and I also rented a Movi, the gimbal for the C200, all right? The Movi was fine. Everything was fine. Let me start by saying that. Everything was fine. But just, I didn't end up using the Easy Rig. One, because it was counterintuitive to what I needed to do with it. Now, the whole reason I got the Easy Rig was to take some of the weight from me using the Movi. Now, when testing this in theory, it was counterintuitive because it was transferring a lot of the footsteps and the bounce from me moving with the Movi into the footage, all right? So it was taking the stability out of me using the gimbal, so I decided to not even use it. And I played around with a lot of settings, you know, a lot of different, I guess, resistance settings on the Easy Rig, but none of them worked out for me. It was just not ideally how I would like to use a gimbal, so I just used it on its own. And it just made me realize that I think I'm kind of almost done with using gimbals for work where I need to use bigger cameras. I need to find me a Steadicam operator. So if you are a Steadicam operator or know one in Atlanta, hit me up, man, because I want to go into Steadicam work. It's a lot better. It's a lot easier on me because I won't be operating. And I think the footage just looks a lot better than something that comes off of a gimbal majority of the time. You don't have those micro glitches and all those unsmooth and unflowy shots. I know that sounded super weird and it didn't explain anything, but if you know, you know. All right, so I didn't use the Easy Rig, but the Movi and the car mount, they worked fine. The Movi was just super heavy. The car mount was straight. Got the shots that I needed for it. But one of the most annoying things that just came back to me instantly about shooting music videos is musicians literally will sit on projects forever and never ever put them out. And I know at the end of the day, people pay for their stuff and they can do whatever they want to do with it. I'm not mad at that. It's just me on the content creator side of things. It sucks when I turn the music video back to you in 2 business days and then you sit on it for months to up to a year without putting out the product, and then I don't have content to post about it. And the fact that I'm a YouTuber and I want to post behind the scenes of the thing right now, it just kind of sucks, and it's kind of stupid for me to have it behind the scenes out when you can't see the final product of the video. So who knows when the video will come out? Maybe it'll come out next month, maybe 2 months, 3 months, whatever. You never really know. So like I said, I edited this entire video in 2 days. And it looks good. It's a dope video. It's clean. It's not something special. You know, it's just a bunch of performances and they look cool. But at the end of the day, it's a lot to take from it. So what I think I'm gonna do for this video here in the near future, maybe the next couple of days, I'm gonna upload a lighting breakdown. I'm gonna show you guys how I set up the lighting or why I set up the lighting that way. And then beyond that, I feel like that might be the only content I end up making around this music video, unfortunately. Like I said, I never really know, I don't know when this is gonna come out. So I don't wanna do an in-depth behind the scenes with me talking about the gear that I used and then not realistically being able to show the footage in the way that I pieced it together for the project. So unfortunately, it might just only be a lighting breakdown from this video with a couple frame examples of what it looks like and the behind the scenes footage of that. But yeah, that sucks and I hate it. And I think it's kind of stupid personally. Like if I was a musician, I would want my content out like ASAP. Like I'm not sitting on content. I'm thinking about the next project. So especially when you don't have a label involved. Like when you got labels involved and they have certain timelines with what they want to do with your stuff, it makes sense. But as an independent indie artist, like I would realistically think that you would just want to flood content. So I never really understood this. But anyways, music video is done. That was just my experience with it. It was cool. It was straight, and it was cool to get back on set and get out there early in the morning and set up some lighting setups in the studio. So like I said, here in the near future, I'm gonna drop a lighting setup video. It's gonna be in depth, but it'll probably take a couple days because it'll have a sponsorship within it. So I'll probably have to wait to get that approved, and it's just a waiting game, which I freaking hate. But I love these vlogs because I'm not putting sponsors in them and I can just throw them out. So that's that, man. If you guys have any questions about the music video, you could drop them down in the comment section. I'll make sure to attend to those and answer them. If you're new to the channel, I make content about cinematography and filmmaking. Might be a music video, might be a lighting setup, might be a tutorial. Who knows? But if you enjoyed this video, you might want to consider hitting that subscribe button. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop it a like. I don't know if I said that already. I'm yapping. I'm out, y'all. Peace.